call in on one.
All righty. According to the Constitution, what's the proper term for our form of government?
At the moment, shaky. Or will you accept?
According to the Constitution, what's the proper term for our form of government?
A republic for which it stands.
A republic.
I agree.
We could accept no others except republic. Very good.
This is One for the Record. I'm Diana, and today is October 20th, 2014. Here are your news updates for today. The Watchers watching the world. The Watchers watching the world. Increased solar activity continues with multiple solar flares and geomagnetic storming. Also, today, days of heavy rain, floods, and deadly landslides across Central America. Yesterday, major solar flare measuring X1.1 erupted from southeast limb. Alrighty then, moving on. The Extinction Protocol. Mutant Ebola. Leading U.S. scientist warns deadly virus is already changing to become more contagious. That was on October 19th. Liberian deaths far higher than what's been reported in the news. Also, Ebola turns Dallas hospital into ghost town. Virus could destroy U.S. healthcare system. Also, British Big Farm warns Ebola vaccine will come too late. Alrighty then. Heads up. ENENEWS, energy news. Japan, Fukushima. Today, government report reveals Fukushima radioactive release much larger than Chernobyl. Japan reactors could have emitted nearly 4 times as much cesium-137. Yesterday, Japan TV anchor, I couldn't tell the truth about Fukushima. Shocking revelations kept secret from public. Nuclear scientists, I have not trusted the information from beginning. The worst scenario I predicted has happened. Heads up on that. ENENEWS, energy news. U.S. Canada. This is on the 17th. Fukushima nuclear waste detected off U.S. coast from California to Canada. There is definitely offshore Fukushima cesium now. Test results will not be revealed to public for several weeks. I don't understand why. It's been 3 years. There's more than 1,300 days. And counting. Also, the 17th. Government. U.S. Canada hit with high concentrations of Fukushima nuclear material. Tremendous impact all over world. Enormous public health consequences. West Coast plume was 500% of level requiring NRC be notified. UC Berkeley professor. We did indeed see high, some level of radiation. Incompetent and paid off or something. Wow. Right? Alright, UC Berkeley. Wow. Incredible. I bet they think they're immune to all this radiation and their families. Wonder if they told their families. Probably not. Didn't tell their relatives. Also, the news media, they know. Did they tell anyone? Heads up on that. You think it's just Ebola? Wait till the symptoms of radiation from Fukushima really take hold, and there's no way of hiding it other than saying you're bleeding from all over because it's Ebola and not extreme acute radiation sickness. You see what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Better get some Geiger counters. Start testing everything out there. Go online, go to Soaks, and get yourself a radiation detector. It's more important than a cell phone now. Alrighty then. Well, let me get back to me now. Well, I all want you to be safe. Be prepared for anything. Store your food, store your water, get your pet food, store it up. Fill those bottles, empty plastic bottles of water up. Alrighty then. I just want you to be safe. It's one day down, 4 to go before the weekend. Again, you should all be getting radiation detectors like Soaks. It doesn't show all of it, but it shows a lot of it. Alrighty then. And be prepared for anything. Be safe. I'll see you tomorrow on the flip side. When there's hopefully no technical difficulties, which happened the last couple of days. Alright, take care.
One topic that every elementary school kid, every junior high kid, every high school kid should have to learn about, and that we should teach all our leaders because they don't know it either, is that we are not a democracy. We don't want to go around the world fighting for democracy. We're not a democracy. We are a republic. And a republic is a democratically elected government, but it's restrained by a document. The Constitution restrains. We have enumerated powers. This is all the government's supposed to do, is what the Constitution gave it in power, and it is restrained. And that is so important, but so misunderstood. If you have a pure democracy, 50% of the people could vote to take away your rights. 50% of the people could say, well, Italians should be slaves, or black people should be slaves. We have restraint in our government. The majority cannot decide to take away rights from the minority. And even if the majority in Congress decide to do so, we're supposed to have the restraint in Congress, in the Supreme Court, to check them.